You see, what we're looking at here is a diagram of my life every single day. So up here we have the gym, here we've got work, here we've got YouTube, and here we have family and friends. The brush defines my actions throughout the day, every single day. It needs to be in constant motion. It doesn't matter if it's the gym, or it's family and friends, or it's the work, or it's YouTube. But if I'm not doing anything, if I'm standing still, if I'm not making any action towards my goals, I feel sad, I feel unproductive, my brain overthinks, it starts to stress, it starts to worry, and so I don't enjoy my time. The happiest place you will ever find me is between these four columns. You know, the pros are I'm efficient with my time, I get good work done, but the cons are I don't get to spend that quality time with myself. So my question is, right, if my happiness is always on the go, always chasing that next goal, is that necessarily the best way to live? Because it doesn't seem like a healthy lifestyle. Honestly, I wish all of us could just be Lego men because they always seem to be much happier than us humans. But unfortunately, we are not. As a statistic, 80% of us are unhappy, you know, isn't that crazy? But what I've come to realize for myself is I've confused what I actually enjoy with my life with what society has told me to enjoy. And let me tell you, there's a big difference between them both. And truthfully, sometimes, you know, you can feel a little bit left out when society's pushing this idea that you should enjoy this certain thing when in reality, you don't enjoy it at all. In this box is everything that society tells me to enjoy that I just don't. And maybe you can relate to this. Let's get into it. Right, so firstly, we have a beautiful picture of me. Look at that. To represent me being on holiday. You see, I love going away. I love being on holiday. But the thing is, I have to be productive whilst I'm on holiday to actually enjoy it. Whether that's just YouTube editing or doing some exercise, reading a book, I have to be doing something. Otherwise, I just feel like I'm wasting time. Okay, so next up, we have a football and we also have a PlayStation here as well. I put them together because I used to play them both. I used to play PlayStation, Black Ops 3, Destiny. I used to love it. Football, I used to watch Chelsea all the time, but now I don't at all. Because now, if I sit down and I watch a game of football, my brain will go, like 20 minutes in, my brain will go, you could be more productive, you could be doing something more efficient with your life right now. And as soon as I have that thought, I have to go. I have to do something more efficient with my time. And finally, we have alcohol. My mates go out drinking, they love it, but I absolutely hate it. Don't get me wrong, right? I don't hate it. But the issue is, I know if I go out drinking, the day after, 2 days after, I'm gonna be suffering. I'm not gonna be productive, and that is going to make me unhappy. You know, when I take a step back and I look at everything that was supposed to make me happy, what I realize is what actually makes me happy is routine. Routine is literally the cure to an overthinking brain, because routine eliminates any discussion in my head as to what I should do in my day because it's already planned out for me. Routine is the cure to an overthinking brain. Routine is what makes me happy. Okay, I have read many books about happiness in my lifetime, and I'm going to show to you the power of gratitude through my understanding the power of gratitude using these two bottles. Let me show you. So what I have here is cup 1 and cup 2, and these cups demonstrate our level of happiness within our life. Cup 1 is like me, you can see how big it is always looking at the next goal, the next thing to achieve, is never truly appreciating the world that I live in. Cup 2 is someone that does do gratitude journaling, that does appreciate the small stuff in our life. You can see the difference between these two, right? Socrates, he talks about the ability to enjoy life more with less. And I believe I can show you using these two cups. You see how much water I require in my life to feel true happiness, to feel true fulfillment in my life. And the point I want to get at is, when we compare that to person number 2, the person that does do gratitude journaling, look how much quicker it takes for them to feel this true inner peace, this true happiness. The point I want to get at is the ability to enjoy life more with less is simply the ability to be grateful for the small stuff in our lives. And this is something that I want to implement more in my life, because it's clear to see that when we do, we become much happier in life. I love what Stephen Bartlett says. Be grateful, for gratitude can turn a meal into a feast, resentment into love, a grudge to forgiveness, an enemy to a friend, a disease to hope, and to you, enough. I keep reminding myself that happiness is now or never, and the more that I count my blessings, the happier and the more fulfilled I do feel in my life. And maybe it's something that you should do as well. I appreciate you all. Thank you for watching this video, and I will see you in the next one. Take care.